This instructional video is intended for CRH anesthesia staff who are using a generic login to enter quality event reports into ASE WebQI. When an event occurs, it should be documented and entered in ASE WebQI as soon as is reasonably possible. While these events can be directly entered into ASE WebQI at any time, you also have the option of completing a paper form if you don't have access to a computer or time to enter it when the event occurs. If you do use the form, you can use it to enter the data into ASE WebQI at the end of the day and then shred the form. The paper form titled CRH Anesthesia ASE WebQI Quality Reporting Form can be downloaded and printed from within the ASE WebQI site and by going to the resource page, selecting the document, and either downloading or printing the file. You can also use this resource page to look at user guides and videos. Note that the resource page is a separate tab, so you can easily return to the site. Now let's look at the process of entering an event. Keep in mind that this instruction is for the generic user. Unlike other types of system users, generic users cannot temporarily save the data and come back to finish the report or make changes later. So you need to have all of your information or any attachments available when you create the report. The ASE WebQI website address is www.asewebqi.com. You can create a desktop shortcut or you can bookmark the site for easy access. From the login screen, enter your region's generic login ID and password. Notice that you're taken to the CRH Anesthesia homepage. Select the center for which you need to complete the report, and notice that the screen changes to the selected center's homepage. Click on the Instant Reporting module and then the New Incident button. You can navigate up and down the form by using the vertical scroll bar on the right side of the screen or by clicking the desired section ribbon from the list displayed on the left. This first section is the only one in which all fields are required to be completed. You must enter your name as the reporting person. The date defaults to the current date, but can be changed by using the calendar or changing the date manually. Note, if you change the date or time, you must use the same exact format, including the forward slashes and the colon. Select a location from the drop-down, or begin typing the description and then select it. The description box is where you describe what happened. Make sure you provide a sufficient description. In the next section, you need to select the category and type code used to track the event. You must select the correct category in order for the desired type code to appear in the type drop-down. You may find it easiest to use the magnifying glass tool to enter keywords in the description and pick from the list. The category and type will be entered for you. In the event you're reporting a patient hospital transfer, you'll notice an added section with a single question. In this case, search for the transfer type code and select it. An additional section will appear below where you will note whether the transfer was emergent. No other type code will create this section. Then enter the patient ID and the date of service. Next, enter the anesthesia provider by clicking Add Anesthesia Provider and enter the provider's name and type. You can enter multiple providers by clicking on the same Add link for each provider you want to add. The last section you can use to provide a description of what action was taken as a result of the event, and use the second box to document the outcome, needed follow-up, or other comments. Keep in mind that just as with the incident description in the first section above, these last two fields can also appear in reports and will provide information about how the incident was handled and how it ended. If you have an electronic file that you'd like to attach to the report, it will need to first be saved in a place that you can retrieve it on your computer. Then click on Select File, find and select the file you need, click Open, and your file should show below. You can also remove it if you attached it in error. If you have finished making your entries, review the form and click on Submit. You can repeat the process to enter another report or switch centers to enter reports for those facilities, or you can log out. If you have a question or issue using the software, you can contact ASC WebQI support by email at support@assistus.com or by calling 615-610-1177.